Okay, welcome to this channel. So in this video, I will be answering one or two questions on frequently asked questions on B1 visa, B1 B2, sorry, B1 B2 US visa type 2, year 2023, updated answers to such questions. So without much ado, let's get into the video. So the question is, my current US visa was issued to me when I was working in my previous job. Now I have changed job to a new job at a new company, and my new employer wants me to attend a conference in the United States scheduled for next month. Can I use the same visa or do I have to apply for a new visa? This is quite interesting. If you ask me, I would say yes, you use the same visa and go ahead and travel. They have given you a visa, so what's the big deal? But no, let's hear what the embassy replies because we have to go by their rules. So they are saying you can travel to the United States on the same visa as long as your visa is valid for business or pleasure. Mm. If your visa is annotated with your previous company name, you cannot travel on the same visa and need to apply for a new visa. Hmm. Do you know what this is saying? Just like what I said previously, that if he was me, I would expect that yeah, go ahead and travel, which they say yes. You go ahead and travel with that visa so long as you have a valid business or pleasure visa. But there is a clause to it. If that visa was issued to you specifically for the purpose of that company that you travel with, then it says no, you cannot use it. So it's two ways. You just ordinarily apply for a, B1, B2 visa. You're good to go to use it to for any conference. But in this case, I'm sure this is saying is the company processed that visa for you for one specific reason. This conference that you're going to to the US for, and they use the word here annotated. So that means on that visa, it's a specific visa for that conference that your company applied for you for. So in that case, you can't use it, transfer it to a new company that you change to travel. That's what it's saying. But if to say when you wanted to go for this conference, that your first company that employed you made you go. If to say that you just went to the embassy and just applied neutrally for a B1, B2 visa by yourself and they give you, it's different to when the company actually processed the visa for you. So, and the reason the company processed that visa for you is to take you to the US for this particular conference. So, what they are saying is that that means they've noted that the purpose of that visa on your passport. So you can't transfer it to another company unless you applied for that previous visa neutrally, not using the company's platform for the purpose of the conference that you are going for. That understood? Yes, I understand that quite clear. So, thank you. Please comment below if you understand what this is saying or if you don't, but still comment. Let's hear your view on this. So now the second question. My child is studying in the United States. Can I go live with him or her? Interesting. Of course, if that your child is an adult, I'm sure that's when you ask such question. Not that when that child is a minor. But anyway, the question is being asked. So what is their response? It says here, while you can use your own B1, B2 visa or travel under the visa waiver program, if eligible to visit your child, you may not live with your child unless you have your own immigrant work or student visa. So this is basically no. You mean you sent your child to go study in America and you're asking, can you go and live with him? No. I'm sure it's only when you're a spouse to the student that's when that can happen. So it's saying, mother, you cannot go and live with your child because you sent her to the US to go and study because she has been given 1 year or 2 years or 3 years study visa. No, you can't go and live with her. Blank, no. Question number 3. I have a previous B1 visa that is going to expire next month. Can I apply for a B1, B2 visa under interview waiver? I'm sure you all know what interview waiver is. Interview waiver is that you will go for an interview. I mean, you will not need to appear physically for an interview. You know, you will send your document and they will send you the visa. So this person is asking. So the question really is saying that because I have a visa on my passport, which I obtained through an interview at the embassy, now is about to expire. Do I qualify for interview waiver? No. So their response is you can check your qualification for interview waiver on the Renew My Visa page. And you see, guys, this interview waiver is not something that is permanent. It came on some years ago, it stopped. I think it stopped around President Trump's time. Anyway, it stopped one time and it came back again recently. And this recent one is so generous. This one says that if your visa expired 48 months ago, that is 4 years ago, and you didn't attempt any renewal before that time, that you will get an interview waiver, meaning you just send in your passport and they give you another visa. Okay, let me give you somebody's experience on this, which was so sad because if the list of criteria that you have to meet to qualify for this 48 months um, expired visa interview waiver, the criteria are about like 7 or 8, but there's one that will drop you fast in that criteria. Sad. This person met with almost all the 7 or so number criteria, but the only one that dropped this person was the fact that this person, yes, her visa expired 48 months ago, but in between that 48 months ago, she applied for a visa and she was refused. So they are saying that though we are asking for people who the visa expired 48 months ago to come and take up interview waiver, they are saying that despite that, the fact that in between that 48 months, you had gone to the embassy to apply for a renewal and they refused you, you do not qualify for the interview waiver anymore. So that is why they say here you can check your qualification for the interview waiver on the Renew My Visa page. Yes, because things with them change with time. You must go check. You don't qualify for an interview waiver straight away. But fortunately for a lot of people that met up with this, they get the visa. But I think this is a bit tricky because why would you? Because I don't even know why they came up with this. Because I am very sure a lot of people will not benefit this. Because let's look at it logically. Your visa expired. US for that matter. 4 years ago. And they're asking you that if you want a visa now, come and renew your visa without interview. Tell me, who would have a US visa and it expired or is about to expire? I would not attempt to renew it. It's not possible. So this offer, it's blank. I don't see the essence of them offering this offer because it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Invariably, that means that that person is not even interested in going to US again, which in a lot of cases it is rare. Why would you be given a US visa 4 years ago and they're asking you now that if you want to apply, you qualify for a US visa? Anyone would just renew the visa. You know, you've been given once. Yes, I would love to renew it. US is a big country. It's a. So I don't know if a lot of people will fit into this. Anyway, it's 4 years, 4 years and less actually. So I'm sorry about that. A lot of people will still fit in. What I actually mean is people who theirs expired exactly that 4 years or 3 years ago. There's nobody who would. I don't know. So sorry, I want to correct myself. What I mean is that those that their visa expired exactly 4 years or 3 years ago, even 2 years, I don't believe any Nigerian or anyone that was initially given US visa and it was about to expire, they wouldn't attempt to renew it shortly after or even before it exactly expires. Unless financial wise, but no how, the person will look for the fund somehow just to renew that visa. So anyway, that being said. So guys, that's all I have for you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also comment below. Thanks for the audience. Bye for now.